there are... Why the hell isn't this thing working? Come on. There are literally 7 cops cars here. 7 of them. I stopped here because this is where Brian said to stop, and there are a whole bunch of officers here. Matter of fact, got to pay attention to the fact that there are so many of them. My battery's almost dead, and I started my battery to record this. That's Harrell. He's one of the asswipes that wanted to send me in magic carpet rides and circles. Now, coming here to see Brian is kind of difficult. Of course, that's Officer Martinez, and he came up. First thing he did is stand in front of my car and antagonize. They are arresting the guy who owns the place, and there's like 7 officers here. See that guy who's got him in cuffs? That's Lothman. The guy behind him is...
You're going to have to back up about 3 feet because you're in the yellow zone. You understand?
Sounds good to me. Now, next time you come up to my vehicle, don't antagonize me.
What's that?
I said, next time you come up to my vehicle, don't antagonize me.
How am I antagonizing you? I'm just telling you what you can't do.
You stood in front of my vehicle and spread your arms wide and smiled real big.
I can do that. That's not illegal.
You're a douche.
I can do that, Sean. That's not illegal.
So who are these guys? Well, about fucking useless is what they are. That guy, Lothman, right there, he's the guy who I was trying to turn in over the situation with Molly the first time, him and Trent Olson. I tried to turn him in. I was threatened, harassed, and intimidated. Lothman, sorry. It is Lothman. Alright, I was under the impression these were 2 different people. Mostly because people were telling me that I'd talked to Lothman already. That guy with the glasses there, he's the officer who harasses women here. Including several of the homeless women that I know that are recorded on my channel speaking about it. Talking about bending them over his vehicle and such. Now, they haven't backed up yet, so I'm currently not able to back up. I also don't see Brian. There's also Harrell here. He's at the front door. Now, the situation as it happened is right as I was stepping out of the vehicle. Sorry, not even stepping out. I just pulled up. A guy threw a bunch of bullet shells out in the road. He's the guy that Brian is staying with. Obviously, I don't see Brian here. We got a youth walking by, and he's not starting any trouble or committing any crimes, so we got no reason to record him. But we are going to record the number of sheriff's vehicles that are here. Now, that guy right there, that's Lothman. And, of course, he pulled his harassment at McDonald's when I tried to turn in the situations. That's when I met Fitzgerald, who refused to give me his badge number or his name or his card. He was a very big bully about it. Now that right there's the sheriff, here's the police. They do work closely together. Because of the safety issues with this many officers being here, and the fact that I'm trying to turn in nearly all of them, it does make it difficult. Now, my safety has never been a concern to these people. They don't care. Matter of fact, Lothman thinks it's a joke. Always has. He treated it like a joke at the hospital, too. Bullied me at the hospital for trying to turn him in. That guy right there. Anyway, you know what? I'm not going to wait for these guys to leave behind me because, well, he's going to take his dear sweet time. So Martinez wanted to come up antagonistically. At least he admitted it, but he wanted to tell me that it wasn't illegal. You know, with the number of times that Lothman and as well as, well, nearly all the officers Well, with the number of times that Lothman has been allowed to threaten, harass, intimidate, and bully me for trying to turn him in, as well as I do want to point out that, let me show you James Harrell. Oh, come on. Spin it around. That's Harrell. He's the one that wanted to send me to the Nebraska State Police because he said that he was telling me that I don't want him to investigate his department. But they won't let me do anything without their signature. These guys are useless as tits on a boar. Also, it's difficult to pull out of here with a lot of traffic going by. And of course, Harrell being a pain in the ass. And I do have to keep my eye on that doucher, Lothman. Well, the guy came out here and he spread a bunch of sawdust and bullets all over the road. Then he broke some bottles on the road. I think somebody threw one at him is what it was, but I don't have that on film. Then well, I hope it's a safe time to pull out. Obviously, it's not a safe time to be around these pieces of shit. Obviously, it's not a positive environment. So, I've been pronouncing his name wrong. And yeah, that's the dude that, oh, there's Eli too. Eli and his dog Crimson. Been pointing his hand at me while talking to the dude in the passenger seat. So we'll make sure that we point this out to him because he's pointing his hand at me, doing the whole this thing at my vehicle. Hey, Eli.
What are you doing here?
Well, I came here because Brian told me to come here and he was going to help me. As soon as I parked here, some dude started throwing shit in the road, and then the cops showed up to fucking be bullies and douchebags, as always.
I mean, I would rather, I don't know. That was the smartest thing he did.
No, it's not. But then Martinez wanted to come right in front of my vehicle and spread out and do this. Like, fuck.
What, he did?
Martinez, yeah. As soon as I pulled up. But then we got Lothman over here. Man, I'm glad that I realized he was the guy that I've been calling Lotham. That's the guy, Lothman.
Yeah, which police got ran out of town?
That would be the sheriff.
The sheriff? Which one?
Or not the sheriff, the chief of police, Ray Rao.
Police, that's right. I thought he got arrested for fucking tampering.
Yeah, Lothman's about to get arrested for that too. Also for sexually harassing homeless women and attempting to, well, pay them with drugs to have sex with them.
Too. I haven't seen that, but like,
it is definitely wrong for a police officer to offer drugs to a homeless woman for sex. Of course I am. Anytime there's pigs around, I fucking start recording. Every time.
I'm doing pretty good.
Anyway, there's enough room for me to back out of here. There's not a bunch of vehicles here. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Oh, come on. Try it again. Might take a couple of seconds. There we go. See, they can sure as hell bring up a police presence when they want to. Alright. And then I think, well, I don't want to get accused of trying to run over a cop, but I'm taking a right. Fuck these pieces of shit. May they roast in hell.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Goodspeed Place.
They don't have enough cops to do the job. Well, that's because they got fucking 7 dudes who go out and fucking hang out in a situation like that. Fuck the police. Ain't no rest.
Turn left onto Del Monte
Ain't
Avenue.
no fun in
Turn left
games.
onto Del Monte Avenue, then turn left onto Oregon 6 West.
On the bright side, we got to record the identifying features of a bunch of these people.
Left onto Oregon 6 West, 1st Street.
Yep. Here at Lillian A. Goodspeed Park. How much you want to bet there's foilies in the porta potty? So much for getting help from Brian today, right? Fuck the police. Fuck Tillamookkk.